the bad things, some of the bad things are, yeah, including hard to socialize because we've been in lockdown for a long time and then we don't have human interaction at all. And then like offline study is much more preferable because we might understand it better.
Okay. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah. We have a very special guest who has a lot of achievement regarding her weaknesses related to health condition.
Yeah.
There are many information informed by so many people before I joined the SMP Ar-Ridha Al Salaam that, you know, this young lady is so talented, this young lady is so smart, yet she has a problem with her condition. So there are two things that we are going to discuss today. First is about the SI topic that I gave to all students, grade 9 student, with the theme good and bad things about offline study during pandemic. That's the first one. Then the second one, how to overcome the situation when somebody is not in the good condition but can overcome it and can gain so many achievements. With today's special guest, we would like to invite Adisti. Yay.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Adisti. Well, Adisti, before we start our discussion, do you mind to let us know your personal data? Perhaps you can introduce yourself to us. Time is yours.
Okay. I'm pleased to be here right now. I am able to share my life. I am Adisti Khairuna Sari. Everyone can call me Adisti. And that's it pretty much. I am an emerging artist, a young emerging artist. I'm only 14 and I'm sitting in 9th grade of school.
Okay. Adisti, did you say young emerging artist?
Yes, a young emerging artist.
Can you give more explanation? Can you elaborate those three words?
Okay. Well, what I mean when I say I'm a young emerging artist, it means I am starting my career as an artist. So, well, I'm going to be doing 2 works starting now. At daytime, I go to school, I attend classes, and then on the rest of the day, I start painting and then continuing my career as a young artist.
Okay. So the artist here you mean is not artists who perform in front of the TV show or in front of the stage. Like the artist here is something like related to some things behind you. Yeah.
Yes,
I see some things behind you. That's the artist you mean. Somebody who paints something.
Yes.
It's still in the room of art. Wow. Well, anyway, how long have you been swimming? Let's say swimming in the world of painting.
I've started painting when I was in grade 4, so I think I was like 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, okay.
But like drawing in general and doing art, I started when I was 3 years old.
2 years old?
Yes, 2 or 3 years old.
And I will ask 2 questions. The first one,
okay.
Who motivates you to do that, and what motivates you to do that?
Nobody really motivates me to do that because I motivate myself, I guess. And I just do it by instinct. I never want toys. I just want my mom to buy me watercolor palettes and everything.
I see. Do you still remember at the age of 2 or 3, let's say, the first image came to your head okay, I want to draw this one, but I don't know what to do. I need blah blah blah, and I need blah blah blah. What was the first thing like coming to your brain when you start to think about drawing?
I don't really think about anything much. I just think what I think and then I draw it. Like, I usually draw animals when I was a kid. I like drawing mice, and bees.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Is there specific reason for drawing mice and bees?
I don't know, maybe they're just cute. I like mice and bees.
All right. And do you mind to let us know the achievement you have achieved in the world of artists, like painting?
Yes. But I won't remember any of it too much because it's getting kind of loaded, you know?
Oh.
Okay, wait. The biggest achievement yet was I was able to, exhibit my painting, one of my painting, in the National Gallery of Indonesia.
Wait. Do you mean you were doing an exhibition? Like you put your painting in the
Yes.
hall and people come and see?
Yes, like it was a
Wow.
festival. It was a festival, and then kids from around the world are allowed to
Around
register.
the world.
No, not around Indonesia. Sorry,
Okay.
I've mistaken. And then I'm glad I was selected to exhibit my painting there, and that was in 2019, so 2 years ago.
Oh, before pandemic hit the
Yes.
planet Earth. And is there special experience during your exhibition, like somebody wanted to buy your painting?
No, not really. I think it was just the most beautiful experiences there was seeing other artists from
Mhm.
around Indonesia, and they were still young. And then when I saw someone who is the same age as me, but who has a different level of painting, like they're more skillful, I kind of get jealous, and then I just motivate myself. Okay, you have to be like that.
I
You
see.
have to be better than everyone.
That's good jealousy, actually. I mean, you motivate yourself after seeing somebody who is better than you. I mean, like it's not easy to admit somebody is better than us and then fix our goal. Like we have to be not to be equal, but to be better than the person who we see better than us, right?
Yeah.
Well, regarding to the achievement you have had, I heard that you have like GERD.
Yes, GERD. I call it GERD, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Okay, what is it about?
It's actually basically acid reflux.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, acid reflux. So it kind of ruining my life, but it's not actually ruining my life because I tolerate it pretty well, and then I'm kind of getting used to it.
Ah, okay,
So it's not really a big problem anymore.
I see. So it's not. There must be a reason for Allah to give you this kind of illness. I
Yes.
assume by giving you that, like you have enough time to think and wondering in your brain, like I want to do this and I want to do that, and it becomes uh, the paintings, a lot of painting behind you. Well, that's the good thing. Like people sometimes see uh, something bad coming to them, and they will say, "No, Allah or God is not merciful. Like Allah doesn't show anything good to me or blah blah blah." But actually, by giving something we don't expect to be given by the God, it means that God Himself believes that we can do much better than this one. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, I
All
agree.
right.
Very. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, I say I congratulate you for achieving so many achievements
Yes.
with
Thank
your
you very much.
condition. Yeah, I believe people who watch this video will get motivated with your experience. We will have like a deep discussion like in 2 or 3 weeks, 3 months from now, talking about how to motivate your age when they face difficulties, and I will invite you back one day. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's the first one. That's the first topic we were discussing, is about even that you have obstacle with the illness you have, but you still gain so many achievement that you have so far. Now we come to our main agenda for today. Actually, is about the exercise that I asked the student of grade 9 to make, which the title is "Good and Bad Things About Offline Study During Pandemic." Okay, good
Yes.
and bad things about offline study during pandemics. Your essay consists of 6 paragraphs, but it's so sharp and it's so deep and easily understood by me when I first read this. But for today, reading is not enough, and I want to hear live. I want to hear
Okay.
like live about your thought related to our theme, good and bad things about offline study during pandemic. Time is yours, Adisti.
Okay. So the good and bad things about offline study during pandemic. Well, during this past 2 years of pandemic, everyone had been staying at home and do their works personally. Okay. And then a lot of people also had visualized how are they going to do and how are they going to feel in offline study and like in real class, surrounded by people, surrounded by our classmates and teachers. So now we'll try to visualize it ourselves. What if we were in a person's view? Well, when it comes to the bad things about offline studying at school, students will obviously tell a lot of things because I'm just going to be frank here. I kind of hate it sometimes too because I have to socialize and then I am a bit of a shy person. And then, but I still gather some confidence to build up my my words in my head so I can convey it easily. So the bad things, some of the bad things are, yeah, including hard to socialize because we've been in lockdown for a long time and then we don't have human interaction at all. And then, like, you know, mm, like, offline study is much more preferable because we might understand it better. The materials that the teachers try to explain, but then there's also a minus to it. We can't really see their face on what their expression is or what they're trying to say because it might have
Is it
been
is it
mumbled.
really important? Is it really important to see the expression of your teacher when they are teaching?
No, I think yes, because if someone has anxiety and other mental disorder, that would be bad. They would think that they would think the other way around because if you don't know what expression they're putting, maybe they're smiling, maybe they're angry. I don't know.
I see. I see. I get the
People
point.
might overthink it because I overthink too. Everyone overthinks. So the bad thing is that we don't really socialize when we are in lockdown, so we are going to be a little bit stuttery and shy when we meet someone, like I did. When I went
You did?
yes, when I went to school, I cried before going in.
Really?
Yes, because I was shy.
When was that?
I don't know. I think last year, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised.
Yes, everyone was surprised too because I don't seem like a shy person, but I am
see.
really.
I see. Okay.
Yes, I'm more comfortable in social media. Like I can express it really well. rather than in real life. So the good things about offline studying is that, well, we can meet our friends. We are able to communicate again. We're going to build up our social skills, and then we can do a lot more stuff again. We can talk to our teachers easily without having constantly to be shy or overthink anything. You don't have to be scared, because I do sometimes. Everyone gets scared. And then, well, even though it still kind of sucks, you know, we can't really be free when often studying during the pandemic. We still have to keep our distance, wear our mask, and constantly being told to wash our hands every 1 minute, maybe, because
No.
that happens. That happens in some of my friends' school.
Really? Every 1 minute?
Yes.
Oh, there must be reasons. I don't complain. There must be
Yes.
reasons for doing that.
Yeah, I understand really, because everything has a reason. There's always a reason behind it. Okay, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. We still have to use hand sanitizer and everything, and we still have to keep our distance. Who knows? Maybe someone is bringing coronavirus to our school. Maybe we don't know. We can't see the virus, so the virus is basically floating everywhere. We just have to keep distance. And that's the bad part. We can't communicate. We can't hug our friends. I really want to hug my friends.
about we can communicate. What we are doing here right now is part of communication, right? I mean,
Uh-huh.
isn't it like Allah has provided this situation because, yeah, as a Muslim we believe that every single thing occurred in our life has been arranged by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can you see the bright side? Can you see the bright side? Can you imagine if this pandemic hit our country like, let's say, 15 years ago? And how could teachers and students deal with this situation? Because there is no, the only thing we have that day is only Skype.
Oh,
With the connection, which is, yeah, even though it's a good application for the video calls, but sometimes having so many people talking, like, the quality is degrading. And can you see, by Allah allowing this pandemic happen to us, with what can help us be provided, like now we are talking using Teams, and also some other teachers, maybe they teach by using Zoom or WebEx or something like that. So I believe there must be, Allah has arranged this so well, so in this kind of situation we will not be left behind. Related to your statement saying communication, I'm not saying it is absolutely wrong, but don't you think that this way of the communication like this through internet is much better, because we can have more personal talking with a friend or family we want to talk? What do you think?
well, I guess it has a point too, but offline is still better, because online has damage too. Because if we, we can damage our eyes if we keep, you know, just
Staring
sitting,
at the
staring at the
lesson.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. But I guess it also has a good point. If 15 years ago coronavirus had already started, I think the Earth would be better. That's all I think.
What you mean? The air will be better, meaning like the atmosphere will be cleaner, and
Yes.
the green things like trees will be bigger because there is no, people will not go to work, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Now that you've mentioned it, I kind of wish that coronavirus existed 15 years ago, like started 15 years ago. So
Ah,
no,
why?
no, 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 no. Listen to me, listen to me.
Okay,
That
okay.
that will make it that will make our Earth even more cleaner than right now. Just if you see the news everywhere, there's fire starting in California, and I
What
think
was
it
that?
was.
What was that?
If you see the news, there's
Yes.
fire starting in California again.
Okay.
That that just shows how damaged our Earth is. Like
I
15 years
see.
ago, it wasn't this damaged.
I
And
see.
if coronavirus started 15 years ago, it would be better right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything will be
yeah.
better right now.
Have you watched or see the news in, I don't know, it's like a month ago I saw a post on Instagram that people can see Gunung Salak or Salak Mountain from Jakarta.
Yes.
Yeah, Salak Mountain from Jakarta, because the air is cleaner. I mean, like the atmosphere, like there is no more smokes
No
of
more pollution.
the pollution of the factory. So the atmosphere is clearer. And don't you think our discussion is going wider, you know? It's going wider.
Yeah.
And I mean, is it the way of Allah to help our planet?
Yes. That was my first thought when I realized there's something. There is a reason why coronavirus is invented. Like I immediately thought of the Earth. The Earth is dying, and then we only have like 10 years. Scientists says so. That's not much time, you know. So maybe Allah help us by sending coronavirus to Earth. That's how I think of it.
Yeah. I got your point. I got your point. And this is interesting. And but even though you say I wish the coronavirus hit us like 15 years ago, meaning like after 15 years the condition of planet Earth will be much better, much greener, and also the iceberg in south or north pole will be normal again. So there is no flooding, or there is no water coming to the surface because of the melting of the iceberg. But do you
Mm-hmm.
mind? I don't think that you are thinking of having like longer pandemic than what we have experienced now.
Yeah, actually, but I think it's kind of better for now. As an introvert myself, I like staying at home, and then you know, yeah, that's just that. I like staying at home, but I don't like being like a prisoner at home. That's not what I want. So maybe like, yeah, 2 years is fine, or maybe 3 years at least. But less, less protocols and less coronavirus.
I see.
If that's able to be
And
granted.
I mean, and if this kind of situation, the pandemic and the coronavirus has gone, I don't think it's going to be uh, gone, because like we have heard about
Yeah.
100 years ago there is also pandemic related to influenza or something like that. The virus is still here, like around us, but our immunity has already adapted with that virus, so we can easily, our immunity, our body, our system can easily fight with the virus. So hopefully
Hmm.
the pandemic will go so soon. And the good thing about coming to school, studying with everyone, like mingle with everyone, communications, socialization with everyone, and also achieving more achievement, not only in personal activity,
Uh-huh.
because in this kind of condition normally is only related to personal. We want to have to achieve a bigger one with so many people at school, at the community. Well, the final question I want to ask: in this kind
Okay.
of situation, where will you stand? Offline study or online study?
I have to go with online study. Even though I don't understand half of the materials, I still ask my friends. And I think it's better for all of us because we just gotta stay at home at this time. If we don't, then more people are going to die. Well, I mean, yeah,
So
that's kind.
mm,
Yeah.
continue.
No. I don't have any more opinions. I was going
So
to say it, but I think it's too brutal.
let's help our nation to finish this pandemic by doing everything at home, but not laying at home. But
Yes, not
by
laying at home.
but
That's what I was going to say.
I know
Because
I can read that. So not only lying or playing game or doing nothing, but be productive in this kind of situation. Do you agree with
yes, yes, I agree so much because a lot of my friends, whether it's from this school or not from this school, they just really lay around, and sometimes they even go out, like when it's not allowed. Well, sometimes I wonder why am I the only one working? Why am I the only one being productive? So then I also see a better future if I keep working, a better future for myself, and I want to inspire everyone around me, and then hopefully I get to inspire the whole world from people from different nations.
I heard that you are going to have a talk also in a few weeks from now.
Yes, it's actually on Sunday. I am preparing it.
But this Sunday,
Yes.
can you give a spoiler a little bit about that?
So okay, it's called International Student Talks, where there will be other students from around the world, like America, India, Thailand, gathering there and talk as a speaker, and they share about their opinions on the chosen topics.
And what
And
was have they given you the topic?
yes, it's actually you know, there's already a topic. The
So
topic is wait, I kind of forgot. Oh, the topic is our idol. So it's basically we talk about anything what we want about our idol.
okay. Best of luck for the upcoming discussion with
Thank you.
kids around the globes,
Yes, thank
and
you.
show them that the quality of the citizen of Indonesia is equal or is also top notch to be compared with them. So, and if I'm not mistaken, you and then Kakak, who else?
Yes, Kaka.
Three or four participants from our school.
I think only two, me and Kaka as a speaker. But I think
Oh,
there will be much more others who will join participating.
I see. So best of luck. I thank you so much uh, for saying okay for my sudden invitation to have this discussion. You know,
Yes, I was kind of shocked because it was so sudden, but I
yeah,
managed
but
to do well.
I believe that I am inviting somebody like we it's hard for me to arrange my sentence. Somebody who is ready for every situation because you have conquered so many obstacles, and I challenge. To be honest, is when I ask your phone number to Mr. Fahri, it's like a challenge for you actually, and you get that challenge and you finish it and you fulfill it, and we have talked for 37 minutes. I thank you so much, and we will see
Yes,
you next
thank
time,
you very much
inshallah.
too.
Bye
Yes, thank you.
bye.
Bye bye, Mister.
Thank you so much. Alhamdulillah
Yes.
Rabbil Alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You may leave, Adisti.
Okay. Thank you, Mister.
You're welcome.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.